Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Tom and today we're diving back into the exciting world of electric skateboarding with a brand new product from Onewheel. So let's jump right back in. So this has kind of come out of nowhere. Onewheel have announced a brand new product with no kind of teaser or anything like that. Going straight to a brand new product from Onewheel. So we'll get straight into the trailer and see what's been cooking up from Onewheel. So for some of you guys who are not aware, I actually used to ride Onewheel quite a lot. I had the Onewheel Pine and progressed into a Onewheel XR. Absolutely loved it. But one of the problems I seem to find is kind of underpowered for what I wanted it for. Popular shops, cruising, and the ultimate flow state. Absolutely sick ride. But today, Onewheel are announcing a brand new product, which is the launch event of the Unleashed Onewheel. So excited to see what this is going to be. Hopefully it's going to be a brand new product, something we've never seen before. I don't know what it's going to be. Put your guesses down below what you think it's going to be. I think it's going to be something kind of like maybe a tricking board, or because we've got an affordable board with the Pine and then kind of got a long range with the oh, here we go. Right, straight back in.
In a world of endless possibilities, the power to achieve greatness resides within you.
Really good cinematic shots so far.
It's not just a measure of your skills, but the depth of your determination. It's about surpassing your own expectations and reaching for new heights.
Really pretty shots. It might not even be a Onewheel, it might be something different. Board?
Success is not a destination, it's a journey. A journey of hard work, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of improvement.
Beautiful shot so far.
So embrace the power within you. Harness the energy of your dreams. Keep pushing, keep striving, and keep evolving.
Right, so it's still Onewheel. Okay, this is obvious, but...
Howdy folks, and welcome to Unleashed. So 9 years ago, I embarked on the first ever
9 years, Onewheel have been going.
Traveled 4 blocks to go get a glazed donut.
This is what you want for cruising.
It was very clear that we were just scratching the surface. The next era of Onewheel was basically just messing around.
Exactly, tricking.
I remember doing the first little reverts and going off curbs and taking it to the skate park and realizing that it is not there yet. It was finding its style and its limits and the very first bets among friends.
It's exciting where we're going in
it wasn't until that Vega tire hit the dirt that things really unlocked.
Trail riding.
Onewheel was built for trails.
Riding
a Onewheel on trails is an absolutely magical thing. Flow state was achieved and the Onewheel board sport era began.
It is unlike
That's why we're outside
Onewheel,
today
for sure.
in the Santa Cruz Mountains. That combination of wild spaces and movement
in the comment section below
brings so many of our riders the mental health benefits that we've come to love.
That's a big thing, mental health and PV riding needs to be pushed all the time.
They know this, and it's amazing to think that in the last 9 years, we found a whole new way to get out there. Today, there's Onewheel riders across the world, and it's one of the fastest growing board sports. It's amazing to look back on how far we've come in such a short period of time.
Yeah.
And it's really exciting to think
it is
about
exciting
where we're
exactly.
And on that note,
exciting where we're going.
Our founder and CEO, Kyle Dirksen, he's got something exciting to show you today. I think you're going to like it a lot. Enjoy.
Onewheel started with a dream I had of zooming around the neighborhood on a single wheel and having the powder day snowboarding experience out your front door. For years, I built prototypes and worked to make that vision a reality.
Nice.
But the real excitement got going when we began getting the first Onewheels out to riders, and they started pushing the limits of what's possible. The technology, rider progression, and the Onewheel community have grown dramatically.
So are they embracing
First came street riding, then off-road riding, and then came racing.
Racing's where it's at. Look at that.
Racing pushes the limits, and pushing the limits sends engineers back to the drawing board to make things better. A few months ago, we invited pro riders to our first rider summit at our Santa Cruz, California headquarters. It was a great chance to deeply hear the needs of advanced riders.
Who do you think are some of the top riders on the Onewheel community right now?
We're spending hours a day riding Onewheel, competing, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Since then, we formed our first factory team. Pro riders who are like the test pilots of the jet age.
Exactly.
They push the limits and bring back feedback to engineers who work tirelessly to deliver the ride experience that they're chasing.
Do you think it's going to be like a tricking
Based on
wheel?
that, we recently added Custom Shaping 3.0, which gives GT more brains. Now we're adding more brawn. Today, we're happy to introduce the first ever performance-focused Onewheel. Let's take a look.
Performance-focused Onewheel. So what is this, like a race series? Ooh. Ooh. What is it, like a GT on steroids? It's got a GT badge on it still. Look at that. Ew. Nice. It's like sliding in one wheel, it's sick. This is the thing, you want to sell a product, get it in the best rider's hands. What shots are these? Slight incline, that's nice. That's nice. Incline as well, yeah, nice. Woo. Nice. So Onewheel GT. Okay. Climbing. Nice. Okay, so it's got a bit more power. What is this, like a stunting wheel or like the next level? Pretty nice. Stick some fins on that, have a little oil good. See what people can do with that. Ew. That's nice. Yes. Pretty. Nice. S series.
Introducing the all-new Onewheel GT-S series.
Onewheel GT-S.
S series began as a secret project to create race boards for Race for the Rail that push the performance to the max. We knew we wanted more dynamic performance and higher top speeds, so we built prototypes. We invited world-class riders to put them through their paces. We instrumented their boards with high-speed data logging to see where these elite riders were pushing the edges of the performance.
This is the thing what companies need to do. They need to work along with the community to make stuff really, really special.
Max power for sustained periods at speed and in high torque situations. And so we added power exactly where it would unlock more performance. After working with firmware for a while, we knew that to really achieve what we wanted to, we needed to redesign the power electronics. We upgraded the hardware, and at this point we knew that this wasn't just for racers. This was a board that was too good to hold on to, and we had to make it publicly available.
Rails?
The core of the S-Series powertrain architecture is moving to significantly higher voltage.
Yes.
From XR to GT, we went from 63 to 75 volts,
high voltage.
A 19% increase. Then from GT to S-Series, we made an even bigger leap, over 50% more voltage.
Oh, look
a
at
113 volt drivetrain that delivers phenomenal torque and speed and efficiency
XR,
from the higher voltage. What does this get?
Look at that. It's double the
significantly
power.
more torque headroom and speed.
That's interesting.
This is the most important thing, and what makes this a product that any rider can benefit from.
Is that peak or is that performance? That's the interesting bit. Good shots.
50% more power means you can climb up any hill you can get your nose over. Nice. It means you can come around a corner and be able to hit a rut or a rock or a root that you didn't know was there and still be able to recover and just keep riding.
Look at that.
I think the S-Series is for all GT owners, just anyone that's looking for more power. And to really get out there and explore.
It's hard to think about like what the average person's
There's always been
nice
diversity in the
power
community
from a racer
sure.
standpoint. Like it really opens up a lot instead of people being focused on the massive amount of like downhill that they're trying to put into their race.
That's the
thing. A little bit of uphill is no longer a concern.
There you go.
Put the S-Series to the
test. At the moment, I've only seen footage of it going downhill.
Steepest, chunkiest hill.
It'd be nice to actually see it going uphill. See what's possible.
Just as one of these powers up.
Nice. 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 Finally, some power.
Let's go. Let's go.
To do this, we moved to the next generation ultra high power Molicel P45B battery cells and a new cell block configuration. This means we had to totally redesign the battery management system and power electronics to handle the higher voltage. Both pushback and haptic buzz come in at a higher speed on GT-S series, up to 25 miles per hour, depending on your digital shaping.
It's so important.
Just going through the process of it and seeing from being there from the beginning to now, it's just, you can definitely tell the board has been just dialed every single ride that we're doing, and they're taking the information that we're giving them when we're out there, and
that's
really just pushing the board to its limit. Because
that's the problem. I didn't like my one where it struggled to get any
boards to the max, dialing in that power and torque. Yeah, I'm excited for what's to come.
Because I think safety as well. You've got more powerful wheel, no diving and stuff like that. It's going to be a minimal. May the 11th, 2022.
Welcome, folks. This is the beginning of Project S. Basically, Tyler and Neil are on these initial sort of race performance prototype GTs. Those GTs are not stock.
It was an honor.
So is it basically GT
cool
shape?
I'm getting a test with
better internals.
I remember.
So it'd be interesting if it actually has more range, or it's just a higher voltage.
We typically go downhill. We started going up that trail and we just started laughing at how fast we were going. We were literally racing uphill like we were on flat ground. Right away I knew something was different about this board. You know, anyone performance oriented, performance minded, they're going to want to ride this thing.
Nice.
The S-Series motor is factory upgraded for maximum power.
Factory upgraded?
The bearings are ultra premium NSK imported from Japan.
Which people have been modding these bearings for a long time.
The magnets are upgraded with curved geometry for maximum space efficiency, and use an even higher grade of neodymium magnets for higher performance. Oh, and the logo on the motor is blue, which must be good for at least a few more miles per hour. The tire is the GT Performance Treaded, which has quickly become a favorite of both trail riders and on-road enthusiasts. Compared with the stock GT tires, it has a more mellow profile, more compliant sidewall, and tread that gives enough grip without causing vibration. This tire is included stock on the GT-S series.
It's mad that we've got this technology nowadays, it really is.
The S-Series low-boy foot
So this is interesting because
our
the
engineers
GT
worked to reduce the ride height and increase foot comfort. The result is almost 5mm lower ride height,
can't have that issue
more mellow concave for comfort and control.
Still got the concave.
The tail has a bowl-shaped kick of over 24mm to let you brace in as you hit trails and features. With substantially more power, you may expect the board to get a bit heavier. Well, the S-Series actually shaves over 2 pounds off the weight of
it's lighter than a GT.
For improved maneuverability.
How and why? We'll look at the specs later and see if we can figure out why. I wonder if that's the same. You're going to know range because that's the only thing I feel like they can get rid of themselves. Higher voltage, a little bit less range, maybe. Urban riding, nice. This is what is important, climbing hills. Look at that. That is not an easy hill. It's just cruising up it.
Onewheel GT-S series also features two important new innovations that we recently released for GT. Custom Shaping 3.0, which lets you harness the power of the new drivetrain and give you the ride feel that you're looking for. And Haptic Buzz, which gives the rider additional feedback on the performance envelope of the board. With the higher voltage, the charger ecosystem is different, but the vast majority of other GT accessories are compatible with the GT-S series.
So if you've got a GT with parts, you can use it.
Like every Onewheel since day one, GT-S series is proudly assembled in the USA. This has always been very important to me, since building in the USA lets us optimize quality, delivery, and innovation to the max. It's important to me that the US leads in PEVs as it has in automotive, aerospace, and many other forms of vehicles. Plus, it's just important to be building the future here in the US. Hardworking men and women who build your dream ride. The Onewheel GT-S series is available now at onewheel.com
so it's available right
for
now.
$3,200 and available with payments as low as $110 per month. The S series is lighter, lower, and factory tuned. More importantly, it's supercharged with an all-new powertrain. All in, this board rides like an absolute beast and puts a huge smile on your face. If you're a serious one-wheel rider, it's a must-have.
Yeah, if you're a serious one-wheel rider, you ain't got a choice.
But want to ride with more confidence, this is the board for you.
I like that about saying about people who ride
and I can't wait
more
for you to feel the difference. The future is rad.
Woo!
Cut!
Look at that.
Cut! Tyler!
Gone.
Oh, he's gone.
S edition. Okay, right, so let's have a look at this new wheel from Onewheel. So we've got the Onewheel GT-S series. So top speed 25 miles an hour, range 16 to 25 miles, price tag $3,200. Now that is a lot of money, but $300 discounts, that's $2,900. But then is that including shipping as well? That's the important one, because these things are heavy. So what with shipping? Let's have a look. So let's buy one. So comes with different variants. So we've got the launch one, colors. So you can only choose the plug color. So you've got one color for the Onewheel GT series. That's a bit disappointing, because they should have at least more than one. So you got the accessory. So what's the accessory? Launch exclusive, comes with fender, wings, and then you got a stand. You spend $3,500 on this. That's crazy. Right, so let's select that. Charging plug, yep, no, still the same. Let's go with pink, why not? Add to cart. So you get a fender and you get a plug. That's kind of nice, I suppose. Free shipping to USA, so that's good. What about UK? Right. Whoa! That is $4,200. Oh my God, that is ridiculous. How much is that in pounds? How much is that in pounds? $3.5 grand for a one-wheel. And then you've got import tax on that as well. So that goes up to £4,187.56. I'm sorry. No way. No, not doing that. That is ridiculous. UK, well, that's not happening. The only way you could buy something like this is shopping somewhere like PET, Personal Electric Transport, off that, or a place that already has it shipped in. Because £4,187 is not happening. I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. All right, so we can do a comparison. So let's compare it. So you got top speed, extra 5 miles an hour. Yep, that's what they've done. That's what they've done. So the reason why it's lighter is because they've reduced the amount of cells in the Onewheel. So you've got a 16-25 mile on the GT-S, or 20 to 32 miles on a GT. They've taken some cells out because it's a higher voltage. Higher voltage, more speed, less weight, less range. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, right, so that is my first impressions of the Onewheel GT-S. Personally, I think it is ridiculously expensive, horrendously expensive if you're in the UK. If you're in the USA, maybe a little bit different, but for $1,000 more for 5 miles an hour, I'm not sure. Top speed 5 miles an hour, but also faster torque. But I'm sorry, 16 to 25 miles for almost £3,500 in the UK or $3,200 in the USA is ridiculous. I'm sorry, I can't agree on this one. So yeah, if you're big into Onewheel, go for it. But you need to be like the biggest Onewheel ever, especially in the UK if you're buying one of these, because that is mental. Or buy it from a outlet, which is the only way you're going to do this if you want one. Is it worth the upgrade? I'm not sure. But anyway, guys, that's my first look at the Onewheel GT-S. Very cool product, really nice, horrendously overpriced. If you found this informative, please put your comments below. Would you buy one of these? Because I know I wouldn't. Drop a like if you found this informative or entertaining, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.